Just surgery in the hand, old age.
Yesterday.
Yesterday morning.
I didn't think we'd be talking about coaching injury updates, but as far as players, TK, is he an option for you guys tonight?
No.
Do you have a timetable for how long it might be?
No. Him or Dries, I'm not sure.
With got the news a few minutes ago that Bobby Brink got called up. Was that mostly just an example of a guy who you sent down to kind of refine his game, and you guys feel like he's found it, now you're giving him another shot?
A little bit of both of, I don't think the reports I get, I think he's playing better. Hasn't totally found his game, but I'm also concerned about some guys that are playing here, too. So a little bit of both.
Is he going to play tonight, Bobby?
Not sure.
How does losing Drysdale affect what you're doing trying to do on the back end?
We go with 6. We haven't called up anybody as of today. More ice time to Z, Stalzy. We just play. And not sure that, again, like the timetable and Dries, I'm not sure what it is. We just go play.
The game the other night, how much of it was defensively being a little too loose, and how much of it was you just needed more saves from the goalie?
A little bit of both.
You had Zola has a healthy scratch the last game. What are you hoping he maybe observed from that game and can bring into his game? And why did you send him?
It wasn't. I didn't. I wanted to play stall. Wanted to go with 6 and the 12 forwards, and just same thing all year long. It doesn't hurt for him to watch a game. It certainly wasn't him not playing because of upset with his play. We just wanted to keep on playing, bring some offense. He'll run a power play tonight, and just keep on trying to improve.
John, I know you're very much game to game, but the schedule really picks up in terms of the amount of teams, the contenders that you're playing. Do you feel like this is a bit of a gut check at time where you're going to really learn about your team here?
I'm not a big message guy or a gut check, all that. We play Tampa. As you stated before you asked the question, I'm not a big guy looking too far ahead. I don't care who you play in the National Hockey League. They're always hard games. There's so much parity in the league. So thought we played really well against the Rangers. I thought we deserved a better fate there. I thought we were the better team. Kind of a crazy game in New York. In Pittsburgh. Still, I thought we were going to find a way there. Didn't. Got a team, Tampa, playing very well on this road trip. Got to find a way just to look at this team and try to get some points.
You mentioned about the goaltending on Sunday. With Cal, he had some solid starts leading into this game. This game obviously wasn't necessarily his best by any means, but how long of a leash does he have, especially with you guys knowing that you have Sandstrom down there?
Yeah, those are discussions we're going to have. We're down to short strokes here. So I'm not sure where it all goes, but certainly discussing what our options are. I'm going to have to play our backup goalie probably 4, maybe 5 games here. And so we're going to have discussions as we move forward.
You mentioned concerns with guys that are up here and healthy. Atkinson played 10 minutes and change the other night against Pittsburgh. Where have you seen his game the last 2-3 weeks?
Well, I think he's had some. It looks like he's going to turn the corner. I think he's played some good games, but terribly inconsistent. And the 10 minutes is the 10 minutes. I thought other guys were playing, and that's why Cam ended up with 10.
Do you think having the year off is impacting that consistency maybe at this point?
I think for both of them, for Coots and him, because I don't think Coots has been great either. He makes a great play on Forster's goal. I think he can throw it in the open net, but he makes a great pass. But it's been a little bit of an inconsistent time for him too. No question, a year off from the game, you're going to hit some valleys. And they lose some ice time. Not so much, well, they lose ice time because I felt other guys were going. We're down to 20-plus games here, and they come quick. And I can't wait. I got to try to get people that are playing good at that particular game to try to find a way to get points, and that's the way we're going to go through the rest of the year. So I have to make the call during the games as far as who I play, when they play, how much they play.
How promising is it for you that Tyson Forster's kind of found his scoring a little bit more confidence, especially since coming back from his foot injury?
Yeah, he's been an impressive player for us all year long. Even though he has really fought hard to try to get some consistency scoring, he's done all the other things. We lose a couple games this weekend, but I look at some of the things he's done, and I look at some of the other things some of these other kids have done. It kind of wakes you up a little bit to know some good things are going on here too. So especially with him, I want to, as always, I don't want to get too far ahead. I think he has a chance to be that player in an organization that is going to be a mainstay as far as playing, not only scoring, but playing that 200-foot game because he's so smart.
You mentioned last week before Tyson came back about the fact that you couldn't wait to be able to look down the bench and have him kind of in your arsenal. First 2 games back, he's up near the top of the Ford ISO charts for you guys. Was there any concern with him missing time, not
Nope.
to shoulder him too much?
Nope. I'm not a big load management and pitch count and all that stuff that goes on. I think our athletes are tremendous athletes in tremendous condition. I'm playing them, and yeah, he's a very important guy. It's been I watch him and where Z has gone from where he was at the beginning of the year to where he is now. Really good stuff going on with some of our kids. Even looking at Lexell, each game that he plays, you can see a little bit more in him. So good stuff going on there.
You mentioned that Bobby Brink might not, you're not sure yet if he'll play tonight, but what are you hoping to see from him when he does get inserted back into the lineup? And what did you maybe see down in Lehigh Valley that, led to?
Yeah, it's not like he's lit it up down there in Lehigh. I think Bobby might be a guy too. It happens a lot with players when you have other people around him. National Hockey Leaguers may help him. Bobby's brought some offense to us when he was here. It leveled out a little bit. I think needed a mindset change a little bit, as young players do sometimes. I think it gets good to him. I'm hoping he can bring us some offense. If he plays, I'm still not sure. But if he does play, we're going to try to put him in some offensive roles. Didn't bring him here to check. Hopefully he'll bring some offense to us.
You talked a couple times about him needing a mindset change. You mentioned something about practice habits. It doesn't seem like he's from the outside that he's a bad kid by any means. So I guess
Great kid.
What do you mean by that?
Today's athletes. That's all I need to say. The entitlement and just how you carry yourself, we need to teach them that there's a process to get where you need to be as a pro. Huge part of developing young players for me. Maybe a lot of other people, organizations, coaches want to look by it. I'm not looking by it because I think it's a huge part of the foundation we're trying to build here. Jackie, did you have a follow-up? Joe?
Yeah. Well, I just had a quick question because I've noticed that, Couturier's line used to be number 1 and you had somebody else number 2 and 3 and it's kind of shifted a little bit. Do you play into that? Like whatever line is you list as number 1 is your number 1 line and that's the number 1 scorer? Really, it's just 4 lines and you roll.
4 lines go and I make my call during the game. Yeah, I don't. The way our team is, right now I think our best line is Pale's line, but they can't check and score the goals. They can't do it all. They're trying. We need to get more out of people. I mean that's where we're at right now, and especially now at this time of year, I'm going to move things around. If I think guys are going and going to help us win that particular game, that's where we're going because we need those particular points before we worry about anything else.
John, Harrison and Ned.
What's that?
Harrison and Ned.
Yes.
Thank you.